Hi everybody, welcome to the Actors Academy. Thank you for tuning in today. In today's video, it's going to be Good Acting Examples Part 1. So there's a lot of different things we can do in our acting to improve, especially right now in this time period where a lot of you aren't having any auditions because there's a strike going on. What you want to do for yourself is to find how can you still develop and work on your craft. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving you guys some videos talking about what you can do for yourself to improve, how you can practice, but also giving you actual examples so you can see these practices working for you. So the thing that we're going to be talking about are the eyes. The eyes for the actor are the gateway into the soul, especially if you're going to be doing anything like film or television work. The camera is always going to be on your eyes because there's going to be a lot of close-up shots, especially if you go and you're in a movie theater. The screen is going to have your face blown up 200 times the size of what it actually is. So your eyes are going to be huge and they tell a story. When you're doing theater work, the eyes are not as important. It is important for your scene partner, but in terms of the audience, we can't really see your eyes if we're all the way in the back row. It's more of your physicality that comes into play. So just realize that this video is still a little bit more focused on film and television, but it can also still apply even when you're doing your theater work, and you actually might find that your acting will improve if you start using it more. So here's the thing. The eyes, they tell a story. Anytime, in any place, anywhere. So you can tell when people are happy, mad, sad, angry just by looking at their eyes. But you want to be able to convey this to the audience. So I want to give you an example here with Stranger Things. We're going to be looking at Millie Bobby Brown. And we're going to see in these two scenes, I want you to see her eyes and see how they're different. Watch this first scene where she's a little bit more nervous and a little bit more scared and unsure and insecure. And then we're going to show you the second scene, and in that scene, I'll tell you about it when we get to it. So without further ado, let's get to this first one.
I'm just confused. I thought this was a presentation about a historical hero.
My dad was in the newspaper.
Your local paper? I just don't think that's what Mrs. Gracie meant by historical. This is supposed to be about famous people?
My dad is famous. He saved lots of lives in a mall fire. He was a hero for people. And he was my hero too.
That's not what I'm saying at all, but it's okay. I am so sorry, Mrs. Gracie. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted clarity on the rules of the assignment.
Well, technically, you are correct. But Jane has decided to do her father, so please continue with your presentation, Jane.
Okay, now this next scene that I want you to see, watch when she starts to get angry. Watch how the tone shifts. Watch how her energy shifts. When her energy shifts, there's a difference in her eyes. I want you to compare the two now. So watch this scene and just see the different look in her eyes.
Angela!
This is why when it comes to doing even self-tapes for yourself, it's really important that your eyes are seen. I've had actors go and send me self-tapes, and then I watch them, and sometimes they're either looking down too much or they're looking away, and I don't get a clear view of their eyeballs, what's going on. When I can see your eyes, when the audience can see your eyes, it's a certain story that ends up coming forward. And when we don't see your eyes, that story becomes hidden to us. Now, I want you to watch this scene from Spider-Man. We're going to be looking at the character of Peter Parker. I want you to see the example of the eyes again here. It's going to be from the original Spider-Man. We're going to be seeing Tobey Maguire, how his eyes are before he gets bit by the spider, and then once he gets a little bit more confidence in himself. It's not like he's doing a lot of different things, but it's a transition and a difference in the eyes that we get to see from the actor.
Now, I don't know what it's like at those fancy private schools, hospital. It gets out hot. Oh, people. Great.
Where do you want me? Oh, over here?
Yeah, that's great.
Don't make me look ugly.
That's impossible.
reflexes.
Help him, Harry!
So as you can see from those clips, there's a difference between him before he gets bit from the spider and after he gets bit. Now, this last example is going to be with Leonardo DiCaprio. And what I want you to see from this one, it's also important when you're trying to go and build and develop characters, stretching them out farther from you, farther from who you are as an individual. Because sometimes if we're going to play a character, they might be closer to who we are. Sometimes we may get a character where it's going to be a little bit farther from us. It's not going to happen a lot for you in your acting career, especially in the beginning. If you start to get a footing for yourself and start to make a name for yourself, then you might start having characters where they stretch you a little bit more. In the beginning, you won't always have this, but I still want to show this to you so you have the examples. So watch this scene here with Leonardo DiCaprio from What's Eating Gilbert, Grape, and see this transition of a character of who he is. Just look at the eyes of how this character behaves. There's a lot of different things, physicality, tonally, vocal-wise, how this character sees the world. All of that is different. But I also want you to see the eyes, to see how this character is viewing the world. Then after that, I'm going to be showing you another scene with Leonardo DiCaprio, and you're going to see the difference in his eyes, and just see how the eyes can make a huge difference in the transformation of the characters that we have.
Mama! 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 Wake up! You're hiding, huh? I know that. Wake up! Mama, wake up! Mama, stop it now! Stop, Mama!
I'm really sorry if I made a fool out of you. I really am.
No.
No, listen, I
no.
really am. I
You do not feel
apologize.
sorry for me. The truth is, I knew it was you. Now, maybe I didn't get the cuffs on you, but I knew.
People only know what you tell them, Carl.
Well, then tell me this, Barry Allen, Secret Service. The house always wins.
Well, Carl, I'm sorry, but I have to go.
You didn't call just to apologize, did you?
What do you mean?
You have no one else to call. Oh.
As you can see, the eyes are the gateway into the soul. The eyes tell a huge story. They can change how we perceive, how we look at a character. So for all of you, what you can start doing for yourself is realizing that your eyes have to be seen. If you're doing a self-tape, make sure your eyes are seen. And realize that they're telling a story. If you have this thing called a deer in the headlights, it's not going to be good for you. In our 10-hour acting masterclass, we talk about this. We talk about specifically how you can get around this and work from it. But it's a phase where you get this deer in the headlights. And basically you're looking, but you're not really seeing the other person. Your eyes are open, but they're kind of blind at the same time. So it's something called a deer in the headlights phase. But if you guys want to know more about that, you can check out our 10-hour acting master course. That'll help you out a lot. But ultimately, just realize that the eyes are the gateway into the soul and they're important. So start getting out your phones, recording yourself, start looking at your eyes and see the story that's coming through. Leave down in the comment section below what you guys found out for yourself. What do you see? What are the differences? Also, if you want to talk about the strike and you have any questions or you have any opinions, also go ahead and leave that down in the comment section as well. All right, see y'all later. Bye-bye.